All right, guys, so there was some pretty monumental stuff that had happened legislation-wise this last couple of weeks. The Ninth Circuit had ruled that the rule against being under 21 and buying a long gun, which is a rifle or a shotgun, they ruled that to be unconstitutional, and they reversed that decision. Again, this is one of the most liberal courts in the land. They're not usually that Second Amendment friendly, although lately with the magazines and with this most recent ruling, they've been a little more friendly towards our gun ownership in this country. So what does this mean for us? One, we're going to be in for a really, really lengthy appeal. It might not happen right away. The ruling basically came down to that we had always been able to buy a shotgun or a rifle at the age of 18. That's always been the way it is. As we might all know, if we're aware of the Constitution, there is no age limit on the ownership of firearms anyway. It doesn't matter if they're handguns, rifles. This is something that states can impose. States can make things more difficult to deal with. They can't make them less difficult to deal with in the federal law. The argument that was made by the Ninth Circuit was that we are sending, women and men, young women and men at the age of 18 off to fight for our country. They're joining the Army, they're joining the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, and they're issued firearms. They are actually going out there and they're willing to risk their lives for our freedoms. And the argument was, if we can do that and if we can vote, why can't we go buy a rifle, which we've been able to do most of our lives anyway? Now, there have been exemptions over the last couple of years. People like my daughter who are, now 19, when she was 18, and at 19, she can still purchase a rifle because she has a hunting license and because she's an NRA instructor. Shouldn't have to have loopholes was the argument, so we're really watching this one closely to see where this is going to lead to our gun rights. Even the smallest right like that we find, hey, this is unconstitutional, we need to more side on the side of the people, those are things that are good things, and those are things that are making us progress towards that realization of those Second Amendment rights. So you guys really need to keep your eye out for these things and vote. If we sit here and we don't vote, we get the things that we have in front of us, and then we complain about them, and we really have no leg to stand on because we didn't do anything to affect it. And yes, every vote counts. So really keep your eyes on this one. Sheepdog will be definitely keeping eyes on it. And we will keep you updated as often as we possibly can.